shows. It's pretty badass. I think I've been coming for about a year now. So glad to be a part of it each month as always. And tonight I'm going to read from my new book, Abstract Visions of Light, which was just released on August 1st through Alien Buddha Press. Available on Amazon and at my site, 17numa.com. We were just listening to a Perfect Circle song from their new album a little while ago, and this is inspired by a different one off of Eat the Elephant. It's called A Matter of Record/Opinion. Tell me something meaningful and make sure I believe it before you double down my debts. Then dance in your pride and vanity. Then dance in your ignorance and vanity. Then dance in your shaken identity. Then dance, then dance, then dance in vanity. Pat yourself on the back, pat me on the back, pat myself on the back, pat you on the back, pat us on the back, pat we on the back, pat them on the back. I take it all back. I take it all. Thin air, thin air, thin air. There are ghosts in the system, ghosts in the visions, ghosts in the world, ghosts in your pores, ghosts pouring out. Smoke in your eyes, smoke in your hair, smoke on your tongue, fire in your lungs, fire in your heart. Fire, fire, fire always burns. Thin ice, thin ice, thin ice. All your sins have been collected from a life you didn't live. So pray to the gods of big data and confess that your days have been numbered, drifting through the endless streams, scrolling through the timelines of life, searching for the source to find connection. Tell me something meaningful in every single moment and make sure I buy, but never sell. Out and down, down and out. Never doubt, never doubt, never doubt that there is destiny and there is dust in the thin air, thin air, thin air.
Woo!
It's only the second time I've been able to read from this since it came out, so just sort of flipping through randomly and looking for things to go through. This one's called God, Love, Truth, and Light. If you want God, I can show you to the forest, but that's a tree you'll have to find yourself. And if you want love, I can point at the moon all day, but it is the night that you'll be needing. If you want truth, I can teach you all about addictions. That's a drug you just can't shake. If you want light, I can flash these shining sirens, but sadly, most of us choose to fall back asleep. I'll do a couple short ones. This was from a chapbook I was gonna do at one time, but then I got burnt out on it and never finished that project, so I threw a few of them in here. It's called Saucy Salvation. Jesus preached to turn the other cheek, but he also had a thing for whips. All I know is that these mixed messages are awfully kinky, so I'm not sure whether we should hit the sack or start slashing every banker's bag of silver.
Yeah!
Looking for a cherry. Vonnegut wrote, so it goes, so it did, so it does, so it ever will. I suppose some truths just can't be taught. Heart-shaped phoenix. Cobain quoted Young by writing, "It's better to burn out than to fade away." I would humbly suggest that there is still plenty of gasoline to go around, so we can dance around these flames for quite a while before our little hearts have had their fill of fiery fun. This is called Cavity. I wrote this one on a midnight walk a few months ago. I'd like to go up to the park and watch the stars, see what can inspire me. If you whisper into the night, the hounds will hear you, the owls will hear you, the old gods will hear you, the ghosts will hear you, the grave sites will hear you, the future will hear you. Coughing up triangles in your double speak. It's 3/2 and our theory is restless. 7 layers of lung, 11 beams of light, 13 brands of chaos. Wisdom tooth pulled and innocence left us wanting for the right verbs. Go back and call it a fit of ignorance. If you scream into the void, if you laugh into the void, you will hear an echo. All right, one more, and then I'll get off. It's called Trembling Toward the Sun. This is the piece that closes out the book. How much distance and difference is there between a mountain and a molehill? And how far are you determined to climb to ensure your problems amount to blessings in the end? How tenacious is your will to peace? How deep is your reservoir of faith? When you weep with me, do so not out of sorrow but exultation, and know that even in our suffering there shines a light of salvation. How many skeletons are there living in your closet that rattle bones when you can't sleep at night? And how tired are the dragons that guard the secrets hiding in the shadows that haunt your soul? How dedicated is your tongue to truth? How strong is your resolve in the fire? When you dance with me, do so not in half steps but full measure, and know that every movement guides us closer to the stars. How many millstones hang around your neck as you drag your cross from earth to sea to sky? And how many songs do you recite in darkness as a prayer for healing to arrive with dawn? How inspired is your passion? How embedded is your urge to ascend? When you sing with me, do so not in low key but high spirits. Know that this language of lyrics is born of revival. Thanks.
Woo!